Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. My name is Akwandwana Blair. I'm a Ugandan by nationality. I would like to thank this opportunity to the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance for putting up this notice that says call to Ugandan tech innovators and startups, that I would like to take part and showcase our skills that we developed, and our project was the idea we had in mind that could come up as building the next generation government system that Uganda can have or put into use that will be useful in one way or the other. So we are a team of two, and my other colleague, Nakawese Juliet. Yeah, so to begin with, I'll start with a problem statement. So Uganda has a population of over 52 million people, and NIRA's own reports show that only for example 41% of adults have national IDs. So this means approximately 21 Ugandans are registered, and more than half of the population are invisible to every government system. So health, education, banking, social protection, etc. And the biggest reason we haven't closed the gap, that is Uganda. First is this: NIRA headquarters receives district registration data once per quarter on paper. So by the time the decision maker sees this, for example, northern districts have people, for example, below 20% coverage. Months pass, seasons. So if the mobile teams are deployed after the crisis, before they notice the registration. So we developed Nira-Intel that will help solve this issue. Then so this is Nira-Intel that we came up with, a civil registration intelligence dashboard built specifically for NIRA Uganda. So almost every district in Uganda has been mapped out on this platform, and as you're seeing, those in red are in a crisis in terms of national ID coverage, that is below 40%. Then those in amber or orange, the ones you're seeing, those are the need attention, and green means that this district is on track and NIRA has been able to cover almost all people in terms of national ID coverage in that region. For example, I'll start explaining here on, for example, when you see Yumbe district, when you hover on it here, so you're able to view the details. National ID coverage for adults, that is 29%, birth registration 24%, death registration 16%, and then marriage registration 5.9%. So immediately here you're able to see which district needs attention and how many people have been covered in this region. So the system already recommends the action that should be needed. For example, as you're seeing, it shows here the mobile teams needed in that district to go and cover the national ID coverage. Nira-Intel also has an alert section that shows the national ID coverage and the districts that need attention. For example, when I go here on the alert section on the left side and click on, for example, Kabong, it automatically highlights this district on the map, and you're able to click on it and view the details in that district and national ID coverage, that is national ID coverage, and then birth registration and the population. So when you click on it, you can be able to view the full district intel. Okay, so next is on the left sidebar. As you're seeing, it has different triggers, the Nira-Intel. So there is a national ID, birth registration, death registration, marriage registration, the registration centers, disease alerts, and refugee settlement. So clicking on each will trigger a different section to show their coverage on Uganda. For example, if I click on the national ID adults here, you're able to see that it's changing, showing the different coverage for national ID by NIRA in given districts for Uganda. So if I click on birth registration, you're able to see the different districts and their registration rates all covered by NIRA. Proceeding to death registration, you can as well see the given regions for Uganda. Then marriage registration, you're able to see them as well. Then continuing to registration centers, and I click on it, you can be able to view the distribution of these centers by NIRA across Uganda. As well, proceeding to disease alerts. So when I click on it, for example, here you're able to see the cholera outbreak here in the northern Uganda. Then refugee settlements, these will be shown in purple and you're able to see them. For example, if I click on Nachi Valley, you're able to see the details here that is Sijiro district, Western Uganda. Population that is 140,000 refugees, and where they came from, this is DRC or Burundi. So Nira-Intel is not just a concept, this is already working software that we are using right now because it's already hosted, and it was developed using one of the advanced technologies that is Next.js, and it's using publicly available data that we got free from the internet. That is from NIRA and UBOS. And in the production roadmap, this will be connecting to live NIRA database, and this will help to, or this will replace the manual spreadsheets that I've been using and manual recording of data in books. Thank you all for listening.